Alright, we're back. And most of the goo cleaned up. The spot right there on top I missed. Alright. Looks like I missed an O-ring right here. So I guess I know where another O-ring goes. Like I would have remembered that, huh? Okay, so our snout piece here goes in here. It slips right in. Yes, I got a different area for wearing the seal, so it's new surface on most of it. Alright, now the last thing you want to do is you want to spin the motor and see if this is going straight. Should be nice and true. I don't see it moving. I've got it trued within a thou, so it should be pretty good. Some glue on the table. Alright, so this is pretty good here. So crank all looks good. So everything is pretty well good to go. So what I gotta do now is put all the oil pump stuff in here. So I just tilt the thing over like that. I gotta find all the seals that go in there. These are the seals that go on these things. So obviously I got a couple green ones that were up here. I gotta figure out where all these things go. I don't work on twin cams very often, so I gotta figure out all these stupid ass seals, gaskets, O-rings go. I'm sure half of them aren't even being used. Of course I'm tired, which always helps a lot. I don't know why they put them in individual bags to confuse you. Does that mean they're supposed to go together? I doubt it. I just dump them all out so I can figure out what the hell everything is. There's a couple more here. Now these are probably cylinder O-rings, so those might be the base ones. Maybe they packed them as a pair. See? Yep, those are cylinder base. So if I had to guess, I'd say these go in the cylinder deck. Right over here. Hey, they appear to fit. The last thing I do is take a straight edge, which you couldn't even see me putting the O-ring on. Take the O-ring, put it around the dowel pin there. It's also your drain hole. So to make sure you got the correct O-rings, you put a straight edge across, and the O-ring should be higher than the gasket surface. See how it's higher? So that means you're going to compress it. That means it'll work. If it was below the surface or had no height to it, it'd be the wrong one. So this appears to be the correct part. So these two here for the cylinder, which are over here. Those right there. Alright, so we got those two figured out. That was easy. There should be a couple O-rings here and here. Those look like pusher O-rings. I don't know where all that crap is. Here's some O-rings here. These are way too fat. Those are way too big. I got two of these. Maybe these are it. They go in. They feel like they're below the surface though. Yeah, see? Not doing anything there. So these are too small. Get out of there. too thin. Marker box. Crap. What else do we got? These look way pretty big, but I'm gonna guess they go here. These are just so tall, I'm worried about them being too tall. That's a lot of compression there. Yep, that's a lot of compression. And I'm going to guess that goes there because the other ones aren't tall enough and all these are the same height. So I'm going to go with those being there. Alright, so you got 2 O-rings there. I don't see any O-rings in any of this other crap. No lips or anything on these, so no O-rings here. So we need one there. That's a push rod cover O-ring, which is this one. These are some kind of a colored one. I pulled out a red one, so I've seen of these. It will work. Tight. Make sure you roll it in with your thumb all the way around so it's not twisted. Using my thumbnail. You kind of pull up on it a little bit too to make sure there's no twist in it. You don't want no twist in there. Okay, that's where the oil pump goes in. Alright, so all we need is a little bit of lube right here on the O-ring. A little bit on these two just for the hell of it. That way they'll be able to squeeze. Those don't stay in there very good, so hopefully that's where they go. If not, then oh well. That's where they should have been. Alright, so we're going to take the oil pump, which we already pre-lubed over here. This here goes into there. So we have to have this fit in. Oh, look, I get the perfect location. How did I look out on that? So make sure that inserts into there. Need 2 hands to do that. You in the way, Scooby. Goes. Pops right in. There you go. Here, you want all this stuff to be dry, so I'm going to put a little bit of oil on this chain. Just a little something on there. A little bit on the lifters. A little bit on the cam lobes too. A little bit on the journals. Come on, let's go. Lubricate it all around a little bit. Sloppy ass job, but what do you expect? on chain. Don't know how long before oil actually gets onto that damn thing, so probably not much. Okay. So you got to make sure these are lined up here. Got a dot and a dot, so they look pretty close. This thing should just go slip and right on in. So these motors are pretty much made to be put together with a dumbass. So obviously I'm qualified. Okay. Dot, dot, dot. Looks good. Kick the camera. Okay, the new oil pump came with new screws, because obviously it needs longer ones. Just a regular screw, taller screw. Make sure you use the right ones. I got a whole bunch of these screws over here, so I figure if they're clean, they go on the inside. If they're dirty, they go on the outside. Figuring the inside probably has oil on it. We know the outside doesn't. Okay, there I got a few to choose from now. I got 2, 4, 6. I only need 6 of these. I got a bunch of them. Pick out the best looking ones. Cleanest threads would be nice. Weed it down a little bit. There's 6 of them that look decent. Alright. Take a little blue Loctite. A little Loctite on these. There's enough for 2. Cheap. Yeah, we didn't need that. Who says I'm getting tired? Seems like the shoe's in the way in there. There it goes. It was. Those 2 O-rings are at. I never use power tools and stuff like this. You have no feel. Feel plate slowly going down as I'm doing this. Now it's bottomed out. Alright. Go and give him a little bit of torque. My wrench is getting bad. That one's already tight. This one's not. It is now. Make sure they're all good and tight. These are metric Allens. This Allen's really screwed. I don't recall this being so screwed. Okay, now these are the oil pump bolts. They definitely go in there a lot further. That's going in hard. There it goes. Okay, bring them all the way in. And back them off just a little bit. Okay, I just go until I just touch. Spin the crank around a few times and let the pump kind of figure out where it wants to be at. As I'm rotating, we'll tighten them up. And across better. So that's as best you can do on centering. Tight, 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 tight. Not moving, not moving. That's good. That's good. Alright, so that centers the pump up as best you can. Takes pretty good. No major issues there. Now, I bet you're going to have a problem here. See, we have a plunger. And I know there's supposed to be a spring in this thing. And there ain't no spring in it. I think there's supposed to be a spring here. Oh, there's something in there. It's working. Okay, must be good then. I don't see no spring, but oh well. Put some oil on that just for the hell of it. Just like that. Gushing oil out of it already. Okay. Kick the camera. Yeah, I didn't know what that washer was, but now I do. It goes here. I knew I'd figure it out eventually. Okay, we gotta check our cam offset. These are supposed to be lined up. They make these in different thickness washers here. First thing I do is get the crank all the way that way. So let's go ahead and rotate it a couple times to get it down there. So hopefully it's all the way down that way now. Okay, this has a wide notch in here. It goes over here. There it is. You got a dot and a line. There's another dot on this one. So when all these things line up like that, they're supposed to be good. Okay, what you want to do is take a straight edge and run it across the gear faces and see if they're straight. Go to slide across pretty easy. That means the offset is good. So that's kind of important to make sure that these things are sitting flat. If they're off, then the chain will be under a, the chain will go like an S bend to it like that, and it'll be really hard on it. Not the best. Okay, so that looks good. Here's our chain. Here's our 2 bolts. And let's put a little Loctite on them things. I think I use red on them usually, I don't remember. Whatever. I tighten the piss out of them anyway, so. So you put a little red Loctite on here. Same on this one. There's our chain. Thought there used to be like a colored link or something somewhere, I'm not sure. This chain's pretty damn flexible. Probably not the best of condition, but oh well. Everything appears to be lined up where we want it to be right there. Take it off, put the chain on. You rotate these until the lines line up. Let's line up with a crank over here also. And up there. I'm sure there's a special tool for doing that. I just compress the damn hydraulic with my fingers what I do. I don't see the big issue with these damn motors. These stupid complicated tools, you just kind of go like this. There, that was hard to do, wasn't it? Yeah, it's totally like that. There's also a line right there, so if you're stupid and can't, you think a straight line goes like this, that's a straight line when everything lines up. And the dots over here, right over here, so the back pair is lined up also. These aren't very complicated motors. Made for morons put together, so take much skill. Just got to pay attention like everything else. So you got a 1/2 inch and 9/16 right in a socket. Okay. Try my new zip gun again. I also bored out the fitting for high flow. Get more air volume. Okay, you don't need no special tools to hold it, you just need a zip gun. When it quits moving, it's tight. Dumbass, you gotta go the other direction. It helps to go forward when you tighten something. Alright, it's tight. If you want to put a torque wrench on there, feel free. There's a torque wrench. If you hold the crank over here, it won't move. You don't need no fancy tools. It's tight. It's not moving. There, still not moving. Just hold the crank, jam the hand into your cylinder over here. Digs down to the crank right there, and the more you squeeze on that, the more it hurts over here. So pain's good. It means it's tight. Alright. I've never had one come loose. I don't know why. Alright, so this is all pretty well done. Ain't much to do in these stupid motors. Pretty simple. So you put a cover over that if you want, or you leave it open. Now I'd recommend putting a little oil in this chain before you button it up. Just to be, you know, a little different. Just a little bit on the little bit here and there on there wouldn't hurt. I'm sure these things don't like to be dry. A little more drag on things now. Chain tensioners are doing their thing. Alright, that'll be enough oil. Probably I'll be on the ground tomorrow anyway. Okay. Go ahead and work it in a little bit. Make sure it rotates. Appears to be going up and down and moving. There you go. Alright. Plus